Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited.
And I am Banters Prime, the Slifer Slacker himself, but you can call me Pika.
We are on Underground today, and we're going to be tackling this extremely new segment, which is a ripoff of the Could This Be Meta, which, honestly, that's what it is. So, in this segment, it's going to be Could This Be a Staple, where we will basically both create one card each, where we will try to make a staple out of nothing, and try to make it, worthwhile that people that watch this segment would say, hey, if that card was a staple, I'd play that shit. Then we both did our job. So if you guys would like to see more and see this segment continue, like the video, 300, 400, whatever likes I would appreciate. If you like it, you'll make my day. So,
and also, if you kind of like the idea, Could This Be Meta, I have a segment on my own channel called Potential Unlock, which is very similar. So if you want to give that a look, if you're kind of dying for that Could This Be Meta content and you can't wait, then go look at that.
You could always check out his channel, which I'll leave in the description. So, you told me, because we don't know what these cards are yet. I know my card, he knows his card, but we haven't shared them yet. So, since you told me you're tackling a monster, and I'm tackling a trap card, you, I think, should tackle the first card since you're doing the monster.
My show was about remaking old cards to make them better, or giving like a spin-off of an old card. So I figured if he's going to be making something from scratch, I would take an old classic staple and kind of give it a modern buff. So I created the card Warring Captain. And Warring Captain is a level 4 Earth monster, 1500 attack, 1200 defense. And his effect is when he is normal summoned, you can add one level 4 or lower warrior monster from your deck to your hand, but you cannot summon that monster that turn, and you can only play one of him per turn.
So that's your staple?
That's the staple.
And
he is basically he's marauding captain and with Rhoda. Because I feel like you look at Rhoda and I feel like that's the card you most associate marauding captain with.
And what's his attack and defense?
On the card, 1500.
I mean, I think
nothing crazy, but I figured with the fact that Rhoda is limited. And that he's it's this notoriously OP card because majority of good monsters in the game are warriors. I mean, fucking heroes alone would abuse the shit out of this, but they'd find a way. But I look at it you have shit like Stratos, which was made to be a Rhoda that you can summon. Mm-hmm. So I figure that'd be a nice buff. I don't think it would be whoa, true Dracos are gonna, obviously not, but I feel like decks that deal with warrior monsters, this would be a good staple to have because it's just a Rhoda you can summon.
Alright, so now, in your opinion, of it being a staple for warrior-based decks, what decks do you see in certain type of combos you could see exploiting this card?
Well, heroes, obviously, because heroes, literally load up every single fucking search card they can find. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're talking about, an archetype that's I play, 3 Vions, 3 Shadow Mist, 3 E-Calls, Rhoda, and, every card in Heroes is a search card. Mm-hmm. Every card is a search card. Noble Knights would take advantage of that. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of other 6 Sams, probably. Ninjas. Can I see any whoa, crazy loops? No, but I mean it's one of those things where it's it gives you more shit to use in your hand, and I specifically put the you cannot summon that card because I'm I know there are decks that would get around that and go a little crazy, but if you're playing something like Heroes, you could poly it from your hand. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. So that's the way I look at it. You could use search a Shadow Mist, polymerization, go into the, you know what I'm saying? Kind of it's an extra Stratos, it's a bit more generic. I
kind of wish it was more generic. A part of me thought you were going to make a marauding captain that was going to be when this card is summoned, you automatically get a double summon effect, and then it does something else. No. I was ooh. No. But I mean, it's not bad, but it is limited to warrior-based decks.
Yeah, and I look at it this way. If Rhoda is limited, you don't want a Rhoda alternative running around at 3 if this were to hypothetically come out, and that shit would get hit like that. So,
well, now getting into my card. I made a brand new Mirror Force, but I tried to make the best Mirror Force that this game has ever seen. Because I feel every time I ever face any kind of player, they always kind of bounce around from Mirror Force to Mirror Force. Right now, for me, I use Storming Mirror Force, and I see a lot of people
Same.
that use Quaking Mirror Force. But a part of me is like, sometimes you see Drowning Mirror Force. Drowning Mirror Force is, in my opinion, probably had the potential to be the best Mirror Force because it bounced back stuff to the deck, which you have no way of getting around it. However, the one issue with it is that it has the restriction of you have to be attacked directly. And to be fair, in this game, nobody plays trap cards. So I said, if nobody plays trap cards, I'm going to make the best Mirror Force and give people a reason to want to. So,
okay, you're gonna have to really sell this because, like you said, no one plays traps, and I personally play traps because I like playing trap cards. People don't like traps, so he's really gonna have to sell this because I'm gonna put up my cynical nature for a second and be like, well, I don't want to play traps now.
Okay.
So okay, do it.
All right. First of all, the name of it is called Mystic Mirror Force.
Mm-hmm.
Did that sell you? I'm like,
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
Its effect is when an opponent's monster declares an attack, banish all your opponent's attack position monsters face down. During your main phase, except the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, you could banish this card from your graveyard to target one monster banished by this effect and special summon it to your side of the field, ignoring its summoning conditions.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. I was going to make its effect be one of two things.
I was thinking in my head, before you go on that, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, this motherfucker, the only way he could make this shit work is if it's like, banish Mirror Force.
Yes.
I was like, and if he does not say banish, this is gonna suck. I was like, but you went beyond.
Because I wanted it to have one of two effects towards the end. I wanted it to be able to banish, but I wanted everything to be banished face down, so nothing really gets benefited by that, by my opponent. And I also wanted its last effect to either have it be like, oh, when you banish it, I was going to have its effect be, you could banish this card from your graveyard to add a Mirror Force card from your deck and add it to your hand, or target one of the banished monsters that you banished and then take it. I said to myself, I'm like, either one, because I was like...
I mean, that kind of works, because I like the idea that it's like, it's a mirror, so now he's on my side. I like that.
So I was like if they made that as a Mirror Force, I would say to myself, I'm like, if it gets activated, I could, easily just banish everything, and that's a good thing to do in itself. And on top of that, I could also just use it to steal an opponent's monster, because being able to special summon, ignoring its summoning conditions, is still a very good effect. So I'm like,
and you know what's funny? I don't think that would like disrupt the game too much, because what's that one card that everyone fucking plays that everyone's like, oh, this card because it banish my field? Is it like, what's the fucking card? Evenly matched? No.
Well, evenly matched banishes.
Is that the one?
I think so.
The one where it's like, I'll let you attack me. No, your shit's gone.
Yeah,
it's
like, that's it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much
I'm
a better version of that.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that because, but people are gonna be, that's so unfair. I lost the whole board.
We have cards to deal with it. You can play Trapstone, Royal Decree. Nobody plays trap cards, huh? Am I right? If I had to see a busted ass trap card and it happened to be a Mirror Force, I wouldn't fucking complain. I mean, because I feel like Mirror Force is the whole concept of a fucking trap card. You hope that you're not going to fall for a trap, but shit happens. That's the danger of when you attack with back row, and that's something that I feel like is an interesting thing. If I would lose to a Mirror Force, I would lose to a fucking Mirror Force. At one point in time, Mirror Force was fucking limited because of how good Mirror Force was. And Mirror Force is rampant at 3, nobody cares, and all its side variants you almost never see play anyway. So if you have to take it to the next level, I think this Mirror Force is that level. And to be fair, maybe this Mirror Force in some of your eyes may still not be good. I mean, I view it as good, but I think that if I had to make a Mirror Force, we don't have a Mirror Force that is just like no setbacks. There's not like a certain thing you can't do. It's my opponent's turn. My opponent attacks me with all these black wings. I banish them all. Then it's my turn. I say, okay, banish that from my graveyard. Now, now I bring that right back. My turn. I think that it's a very good synergy switch because your opponent lost all their shit and you got a card. Talk about +1 mechanic, bitch.
I activate my mirror wall.
So, I mean, do you have anything else to chime in and say? I mean, I kind of said what I had to.
No, I mean, when it comes to my card, is like, I know it wasn't that busted, but I didn't want to make something. Because you have to be careful with search cards because they can become way too abusable.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was easier.
But that's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! These
Force.
days. You either have to make something that's insane and abusable or no one plays it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a bit of an old school pansy. And I like cards that are nice and balanced.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I feel like people probably wouldn't play mine as commonly as they would something like Rhoda. Like, for example, I can't see you playing this in your Mech Stellar deck because it would get you a Poly, so you just play Rhoda.
Yeah.
But, like, now if it had the other effect of, like, special summoning, you might do it. But, like, I was going to add that, but I wanted to avoid it because I'm like, I don't want this card to be, like, too much of a play extender.
People are probably going to comment. They're going to be like, your card sucks, Pika.
It sucks. Get off the channel.
When I finally...
Why does Kisame let this guy on here?
I let him finally try to woo me over, and then he brings this crap to the table. Flag. So yeah, this video is already 13 minutes long. Yeah. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this. Like this video. Comment below which card you liked. Comments. And yeah, we read the comments, so we enjoy it. So yeah,
we actually do read the comments. Yes.
So I hope you guys all have a great day. Better tomorrow, and if you really like this segment, let us know because we'll continue to do it. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe to him. I'm out.
Get your game on.
Boo.